So let's start with where you started during your introductory press conference, and that was making sure you shouted out those people that were in the front row. What did it mean not only to have them here, but the night before when you got that phone call to celebrate and enjoy that moment with everyone?
Really, it was a surreal moment. It's still kind of surreal. I don't think I'm really gonna get acclimated until we put our helmet and shoulder pads on for real. It still feel like a dream.
Could you see it in their faces? You know, your parents, your family members. You know, I mean, there's your gratification. This is your career, but could you see just how elated they are?
Yeah. I could tell they were very excited. You know, and you know, I feel like I'm one of the first people that actually do this coming out of Memphis, and that also meant a lot for not only my family but the city.
You mentioned that it's kind of hard to kind of put it into words at the moment right now, but the work that you put in to get to this point, I know it's not over with. It's now starting a brand new chapter, but can you appreciate where you are right now based off where you were?
Oh, yeah, man, most definitely. You know, I feel like I done became a whole different person within my 3 years at college. Like from the time I got there until now, I'm a completely different person.
You spent a lot of years in the spotlight, haven't you? You were the #1 high school recruit. So you're sort of used to this, I would imagine, even though you're such a young guy. You've been dealing with this for a while now.
Yeah, you know, I don't never let it get too big, though. I just go in there and enjoy my time. You know, I don't be trying to make it too serious, and then I be trying to make every time I do something like this, we just trying to relax, you know, just talk.
But there's always expectations.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the expectations I got for myself is harder than what anybody else can set. So that don't really faze me.
You have mentioned wanting to be the next Aaron Donald, which I think is a great thing. I mean, it shows your confidence level. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to actually go out and do it. So what do you have to do to kind of prove everyone right about why the Arizona Cardinals made you the selection at 16?
Really just go out there and put in the work every day. And I feel like the work that the fans don't see is going to shine on Sunday, and they're going to love it.
I see the word super twitched up. For everyone who doesn't know what that means, how would you explain that?
It's really like I'm fast. I'm very explosive. That really be it. Really, I'm just an explosive person.
There's nothing small about the numbers you put up last season at Ole Miss as far as getting after, whether it's the quarterback or the running back behind the line of scrimmage. How would you describe your game to Arizona Cardinals fans?
I would just say, you know, y'all ain't going to see me celebrate too many times, but I'm going to give y'all my all, like, week in and week out, every game. Like, and that's just me, and that's just the person I am. I'm probably going to be one of the – y'all going to be able to feel it. I'm one of the most competitive people out there on the field.
JG mentioned a couple of times that he believes you have a huge heart. I don't know if that came from your meetings at the Combine, Senior Bowl, you know, the 30 visit, or maybe just watching your film. Do you believe you can watch a player's film and figure out if they have heart or not?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, it's a little bit, but really I feel like you also got to get to know that person, you know, and kind of just know some of the things that they went through and just kind of some things like that to understand, like, how they are and what type of person they are for them.
And when you said to the media that you respected the Cardinals because they went straight to the source, what did you mean by that?
Really, you know, in this whole like draft process, you know how it goes. You know, all the people in the building, they go talk to whoever they talk to, and you know, I feel like a lot of things that was said about me, you know, not true, but it'll come to light soon. So.
How easy for you is that for all those comments to just kind of wash off your back?
Really, I'm just one of them guys. I just take a deep breath and let it all go. That's how you gotta do.
You're going to hear this a lot as far as those players, those Cardinal teammates of yours in that defensive line room. It's very deep, and it's got a lot of veteran leadership in there. Calais Campbell, Dalvin Tomlinson. You're coming in, but at the same time, anxious to get started. But how anxious are you to learn from guys that have been there and done that? Calais' timeline, 2 decades worth.
Yeah.
Man, I just can't wait to get here and ask some of these questions. Like, my how you been in the league? My real first question will be, how have you been in the league this long? Like, give me the sauce. Like, I need to know. And that's really it. I just want to know everything in their process. I'm trying to figure it out. And whatever I like, I add it to my process to keep it going.
The games itself, what are you most curious to find out?
Really, I'm just curious to find out, like, in the league, are these offensive linemen complacent because they making money, or are they actually still trying to play football? Because I'm going to play football.
I know you've been asked about your thoughts on JG and Nick Rallis, but let's go to your position coach, Coach Debo. First impression of him, his energy, and what you hope to gain from his teaching.
Really just, he a very high energy guy, so, I feel like me and him we gonna mash well, because I'm kind of a little bit more mellow, but he gonna bring it out of me for sure.
I'm curious about your last year at Ole Miss here and how they unlocked you, the scheme and how they used you, because Jonathan Gannon said, there's some similarities to how the Cardinals run their defensive front. What would you say? What was it about Ole Miss's scheme that got the best out of you?
It was really, it was just go play football for real, like just knock back, play violent. It wasn't, we trying to fit on blocks and all that type of stuff, and that type of defense I want to be a part of, and I really feel like that's why Coach JG came and got me.
Craig, I don't know if you saw it, but he had 8 carries in high school and six touchdown runs. Forget Travis Hunter. I mean, what do we need? Do we need sort of an offensive package in there? Maybe a jumbo package near the goal line for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it happen. That is also a dream of mine to get in the end zone in the NFL. I've been dreaming of that forever.
So a sack versus a touchdown.
Oh, I'm gonna take a sack every time.
Oh, okay,
but the touchdown would be sweet though.
What do you have a set sack dance that you have planned? Is there
nah, but you gotta, it's already a business in the league, so I do need to come up with a couple different dances, something keep it fun out there.
Is there a quarterback you want to sack in the NFL? A few years ago, we asked a Cardinals rookie. He immediately said Tom Brady. It was Tom Brady's last year. Brady's no longer in the league. Is there somebody out there, man, you watch on Sundays, you'd love to sack?
Really? Well, my real answer would probably be all of them, honestly. But if I had to choose one, I have to go with probably the top 3 for sure. It'll either be Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or
Patrick Mahomes. Yep.
The first answer you gave, all of them, I think is the best answer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're my favorite answer, honestly.
Oh, man. Walter, I tell you, what else are you looking forward to about the NFL? Is there anything else you're looking forward to about, you've had a chance to tour the Cardinals facilities, and, how much do you know about Arizona? Have you ever seen a scorpion before, by the way?
No, I haven't.
You will at some point.
Craig, you got to show him so he knows what to do and what not to do, okay?
Yeah, just stay away. Yeah. They're a little small, a little bothersome, but yeah.
Well, Arizona education. Yeah.
Before we let you go, what's next for you as far as before you actually kind of turn over to become full-time Arizona Cardinals football player?
So I'm finna go back home and get in the lab until it's time for me to come back. So.
Man, we look forward to it.
Absolutely.
This defensive line room, I mean, you talk before and after from last year. I mean, the competition level in your position group, are you one of those guys who competes all the time in the weight room? You compete on the practice field? Are you that sort of mentality?
I'm kind of a sore loser, so like I know it's going to be some rough edges, especially with me first getting here, but I'm going to be trying my best to beat them in everything. So.
Walter, we are very excited to have you with the Arizona Cardinals. Look forward to what you can do on the football field. Welcome aboard.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you, Walter.
Thank you.